Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not either any of these blokes. This is my old mate Jezza 1978 from 1AR clan in an awesomosity platoon. That's what he'd call this bad boy, with his old mate Shifty, also from 1AR, and Diesel Nuts from Shazar's clan, all driving KV2s or variants of. Diesel Nuts running around in the normal KV2, and Jezza and his old mate Shifty in the KV2R, the premium Russian tier 6 heavy tank, the one with the derp gun. Of course, if you're running around in a KV2 or a KV2R and you're not running high explosive ammunition, then you're doing it wrong. It's a 152mm gun, 910 potential alpha damage to 86 penetration. That's enough to one-shot some tier 4s and 5s when you come up against them. Not quite enough for tier 7s and 8s. Let's see what the KV2R and the KV2 awesome platoon can do in this tier 8 game on Fjords. Now, Jezza and Shifty, both part of my APAC team, hold my beer, and the absolute gentleman, always good to have around, and a great example of why 1AR is the best clan in the universe. And of course, Jezza and Shifty, they've been platooning together for a long time, probably Diesel Nuts as well, and the KV2s and the KV2Rs are pretty groovy looking tanks indeed. Look at that gun barrel, looks like it's got bandages on it as he comes around the corner. He doesn't care that there's a Tiger 1 around the corner, because he's ready to unleash with that bad boy. He bounces the Tiger 1, pops in for 324 hit points, pulls back for the reload. It does have a bit of a reload, the KV2R. Now, personally, I run food in my KV2R, but Jez has been playing this thing for a lot longer than I have. Maybe the fire extinguisher is a better idea. The food, of course, in a tank like this, which has got such a long reload name time, I find it certainly does help. Shifty's already picked up a kill. Jezza took a little bit of damage there from the Tiger 1, but he shot him again for 374, which brings his total up to 698 hit points. Jezza 1978 from 1AR clan with Shifty. I think they're both executive officers. I'm not sure. They're both hell of a nice, really nice blokes as well. You can see Diesel Nuts holding this middle road quite well. Jezza and Shifty working over this Tiger pretty well. Now, he looks like did he miss that Tiger? I'm not sure. He certainly got some assisted damage. All right, he got him for 150. Took him down to 13 hit points, I think. Anyway, the Tiger picked up the kill on the Tiger. 2-2's the score on Live Oaks. There's still a Ferdinand and another Tiger 1 around this corner. It needs to be a little bit careful. Don't even aim. Just point in the general direction and shoot and pick up 305 damage. He blocked 320 damage there from the Ferdinand, the tier 8. A tier 8 German tank destroyer failing to penetrate a KV2. I'd be a little bit shitty if I was that Ferdinand driver. Anyway, 3-2's the score. Shifty's got 2 of those 3 kills. That can show what this tier 6 awesome tank can do, even in a tier 8 game. Shifty and Jezza just gingerly playing around this corner. Does not want to get shot by the Ferdinand. Probably doesn't want to get shot by anyone, because he's not far off a one-shot for a lot of these tanks. Certainly is a one-shot for the Ferdinand, but he bounces the Ferdinand. Knows he can get a shot in, shoots him. Shifty does the same. And this is how a good KV2R platoon can work well together. Now, today's video is going to be the last video from patch 1.1. Patch 1.2 has already dropped as I'm recording this, and these are the last 4 replays from patch 1.1. When 1.2 comes around, I'm going to change things up a little bit on this channel. 4-2, 5-2's the score now, as Diesel Nuts and Shifty both pick up a kill. Diesel Nuts killing the 1375 at tier 7, and Shifty killing that tier 8 German TD, the Ferdinand. They're both pretty low hit points though. Jezza down to 300 and Shifty down to 126, but they're still playing. There's still a Tiger to contend with. I think the Tiger may have just fired. Jezza seems to think so. It doesn't matter. Side scraping does not matter, my friend, in the Tiger. 359 hit points and another 450 to Shifty by derping the side of that tier 7 German heavy tank. 1 kill to Diesel Nuts. Jezza hasn't picked one up yet, but he has picked up 2,000 damage. Shifty's picked up 3 kills, 880 damage blocked, 510 assisted damage in the KV2R. Now, of course, it's a premium tank, so he's going to get more credits than he would if it was a non-premium tank, if you like the normal KV2. Gets the kill on the Tiger 1, as Shifty says, hold my beer, I'll come around through this little gap, clear a little bit of room. Shifty only on 126 hit points, but I'm guessing he's thinking he's already had a pretty good game. He doesn't want Jezza to his old mate Jezza to get knocked off. The Oods kills Lorraine in the northern half of the map. There's a Challenger and a heavy tank number 6. That's the Japanese Tiger. that they're all sort of searching for. Finds artillery. Artillery gets spotted. Everyone looks and says, where can I shoot this bad boy? But no problems penetrating the artillery piece with the KV-2 with the big derp cannon. There's the Challenger. The Challenger will certainly be Jezza's next target. Creeps slowly around the corner. He does get spotted. And the Challenger's on his side. Jezza says, no worries. Just take my time. 557. Thank you very much. Picks up the kill on the Tier 7 British Tank Destroyer. A little bit of bad luck for the Challenger as Jezza gets his second kill. Shifty's on 3, Diesel Nuts on 1, and they're kicking back here, waiting for the heavy tank number 6 to maybe come. Is he going to come around the corner? He is. It looks like the heavy tank number 6 might be a little bit more concerned with something behind him because he keeps rolling forward. The T150 confirms that kill, which is probably a good thing. Good on him for the T150. 12 to 3 now the score. Only 3 enemy tanks remaining. Going to quicken this one up a little bit. There's 3 more replays after this one featuring Tier 7 and Tier 9. Look, as we clean up the 1.1 replays that people have generously said to me. Apologies for anyone whose replay I didn't get to with patch 1.1. There was a lot. There was quite a lot that I couldn't record, and I'm very, very grateful for those people who've sent the replays in. As Diesel Nuts puts a shot towards the P43, Jezza coming around. He does get a little bit of... He damages his track and his engine, chooses to fix his track, and it's going to be as slow as anything. I reckon Diesel Nuts might be going for that. Jezza getting a little bit of dank cap points to add to his total score. There's the artillery. There goes the artillery. 15 to 5 in the end, and this scoreboard might be a little bit surprising. It was a pretty good replay from the old mate Jezzalinko, 1978. From 1AR Clan, executive officer, an absolute gentleman, and he is, he really is an absolute gentleman. I mean that. I'm not being funny at all. Jezzalinko, 1978 from 1AR, got the high caliber for that one. He also got himself an ace tanker, Hand of God, Bruiser, Shellproof, 5 for effect, and a bond. Looking at the second page, the top 3 scores. This is what you can do when you're a Tier 6 tank in a Tier 8 battle. If you can work together and play well and, I don't know, enjoy yourself. How's that for a different idea? Enjoy yourself. You can have some pretty groovy results like this. 2,999 damage for Jezza. With his 3 kills, Shifty picked up just under 2,600 for his 3 kills. Diesel Nuts 1,271 for a kill. 1,447 base experience. Jezza fired 10 shots, 9 hit, and they all did damage. Nearly 3,000 damage. He blocked nearly 900. A little bit of assisted damage, and some pretty dank credits there for a Tier 6 premium tank. 62,172 credits. That's without any boosters or anything like that. In the KV2R, the premium derp, one of the funnest, probably one of the funnest Tier 6 premium tanks, at least Tier 6 premium heavy tanks that you can ever hope to see. Game number 2. Now we're on to a couple of Tier 7 replays. This is CelestiaLudenberg from MythClan. CelestiaLudenberg in the WZ-131. This time we are on Malinovka, and he's on a mission to get some... to block damage. Don't think he's really going to do that one in this game. CelestiaLudenberg from MythClan. In the WZ-131, it's a Chinese Tier 7 light tank. It's a very fun tank to play. I certainly enjoyed it when I had it. He's looking at the OI, holding his fire, because he knows if he gets spotted, he's probably going to get shot by a lot of people who might be camping around this area of Malinovka. He does have a tidy gun though. He's just spotted a Pershing up in the north. It's an 85mm gun, 200L for 159 penetration at Tier 7, 230 with the premium rounds, which are heat. Hoping to get some assisted damage. He's got a little bit of assisted damage on the OI, 158, but he's showing great patience, sitting in this bush, spotting all the tanks that are crossing up here in the northern part of Malinovka. Now I'm going to take note of this. This isn't a bush I know about, and sometimes in Malinovka we've all seen light tanks run around the sort of the F5, F6 position, and a lot of the times they get counter-spotted by another light tank who's going to the same position. Of course, this spot is a little bit different, maybe not so obvious, maybe not so prone to get blind-fired. I guess that's what... CelestiaLudenberg is thinking. 2 kills already. The Spic and the AC4, the Australian Tier 6 tank on the enemy team, both been taken out. CelestiaLudenberg up to 338 assisted damage. Probably didn't get as much assisted damage as he hoped for. But if you have a look at the, on the minimap. Lots of tanks camping the base, which is what happens sometimes in Malinovka. Bit of a slow start here for my old mate CelestiaLudenberg from MythClan. He's a pretty competitive guy. He's pretty active as well on the forums, as well as Discord channels if you're into that kind of stuff, and also, you know, of course, Clan Wars and all that kind of stuff. Who could forget about Clan Wars? CelestiaLudenberg from MythClan, currently owning the Tier 10 map. Well, they are at the time that we're recording this one. Who knows what might happen? Auto aims on the OI. I think that might have him just been scratching his finger, whatever finger was sitting on the right mouse click, hoping for some more assisted damage, not really getting it. 338, decides, bugger this for a joke, I'm going to start shooting. Shoots the OI, does not get spotted, so now he knows he can sit in this bush and shoot, maybe pick up a little bit more damage into some of the other enemy tanks. One light tank on the enemy team, which is still alive, that is. The Spic has already been taken out. The VK2801, which is the other light tank, has been taken out, so there's no other lights that he has to worry about to spot him in the WZ-131. His team are winning 3-2. Decides to shoot again at the OI, gets it, doesn't get lit again, so he'll be thinking, no worries, this is going to be a pretty good position for me in my little Chinese Tier 7 light tank, the WZ-131. As mentioned in the last replay, this will be the last video from patch 1.1. Massive thanks to everybody who has sent in replays, including Jezza, CelestiaLudenberg, the boys from MythClan, the boys from 1AR, and the people from many other clans. 4-2 the score, and with patch 1.2, I'm going to try a few different things. Maybe not have so many extravaganzas like this one's going to be. This video is going to go for well over half an hour. Maybe we'll try something a little bit different. See if we can, I don't know, just try something different. 4-2 the score now. Just waiting for CelestiaLudenberg to get warmed up here. It's going to quicken this one up again. He spots a tank destroyer, puts one into the side of the SU-100 M1, shoots him again. That's the one that I always used to call the Divi van when I had that one. It looked a little bit like a Divi van, at least down here in Victoria anyway. 5-4. One more shot into the SU-101. That last shot didn't quite kill him, but he finds the ISM. Have a look at that ISM. What an interesting position for a top tier heavy tank. I'm not sure. Maybe I've been playing my heavy tanks wrong. Maybe that's the right place to go when you're in a top tier heavy tank. The score's 5-5, and I can't help but thinking the enemy team, if that ISM was up the top here, I mean, they're winning the top anyway. I wonder why the ISM's back there. Maybe he got disconnected, maybe he got lucky, who knows. 5-6 the score now. CelestiaLudenberg from MythClan. In the WZ-131, the Chinese Tier 7 light tank, they're down by a tank. He's picked up nearly 1,500 damage just from these cheeky shots. And a kill now. Make that 1,644 damage. 336 assisted. He does get spotted. Probably was hoping for a little bit more assisted damage, but his teammates just didn't seem to be shooting the tanks that he was lighting. Looking at the minimap, the north is a little bit precarious. The enemy team have got 3 tanks there that we can see. The T-44 and the T-26E4, along with the T-25-2, all trying to get rid of these 3 tanks, which include the ISM. CelestiaLudenberg picks up another little bit of assisted damage, but not really getting the dank assisted damage that he was hoping for. Enemy team really starting to own the northeastern hill on Malinovka now. It is Malinovka, yep. And just the AC4 holding the rest of the team up. After what started to look like a pretty good lead at the start, CelestiaLudenberg thinking, I'm going to have to do this all by myself. Gets a kill on the Oni. That's his second kill. The T-44 having a good game as well. He's on 4 kills. And looks like this little German tank's coming to try to find CelestiaLudenberg. He knows he's going to get spotted sooner or later, so he puts one into him. One more shot will be enough for the kill. Hopefully nobody hurts him before he shoots. It was only an FV304. That's a little fast-firing British Tier 6 artillery piece, which CelestiaLudenberg took a brilliant catch there from that tank. 11-8 is the score. The deficit, 8-11 to CelestiaLudenberg's team. He's on 3 kills, 2266 damage done, which isn't a bad start at all. 640 assisted damage, and now he's looking to get vision on those tanks in the east. The next video is going to be from patch 2.2. There's the Pershing. Doesn't bother to... Wow, the OI derps him for 309 hit points. Takes him down to 517. Wants to probably maybe get rid of the OI. Might be the nice one to do. He hasn't got much to aim at. Looked like artillery might have dropped a shell on the OI. CelestiaLudenberg moving back into this different position now with the score on 9-11. 3 kills. 2,500 damage done, nearly 900 assisted damage, and as mentioned earlier, this is going to be the last replay for patch number 1.1. It'll be the last one for that OI too. He just rolled into that, and that brings the score back to 10-12. This will be the last one for 1.1. Moving on to patch 1.2, we're going to try a few different things. Maybe do some single game replays. Maybe do some other, maybe things that are a little bit different. His ASRock does get damage there. Quick tap of the 5 key fixes that one before he gets rid of the Gypsy, the FV304. ISM still in an interesting position. The VK3002D gets killed. CelestiaLudenberg gets sniped from out there by the T25-2, and looks like he's hoping. Is he hoping to get shot again, or is he? No, he's just waiting for his tracks to fix. There's the SU-100M1 on 46 hit points. The ISM, is he giving him his rear? He is, and he's on 800, so it's going to take a few shots to get rid of the ISM. Looking for a weak spot. That one doesn't go through. Of course, the ISM does have a pretty good amount of armour. Mad Oz from 2AR clan, that is, in the T25-2 is keeping the ISM lit, which is a good thing. And here we go. It's time for CelestiaLudenberg to start farming some damage in the top tier. In this game, the top tier ISM 189 takes him down to 415 health. What's happening here is the T25 chasing him. It probably doesn't need to chase him. He's got premium rounds loaded. He doesn't want any of these shots to miss. Gets him again. Might take 2 more shots to kill him. He's down to 230 hit points. CelestiaLudenberg invisible here. The other team can't see him, and that's because the 2 other remaining tanks are sitting firmly on that red line. Of course, here's a light tank, which is going to be pretty hard to spot anyway. That's his 6th kill. That's the top gun for CelestiaLudenberg. The T44 also won 6 kills. He's back to standard rounds now because the T25-2 doesn't have any armor, and I'm pretty sure the SU-100M1 is very, very low health as well. T44 sends him a platoon invite. I think if they can get these last kills, they'll get not only a brothers in arms, but also a crucial contribution. I think that's how it worked. There's one of them. You might as well take it, my old mate. There's his 7th kill. One more kill will give him a Radley Walters. He accepts the platoon invitation. He wants to get that brothers in arms as well as the crucial contribution. They can do that if they both survive, that's for sure. 14-12, just one enemy tank remaining, and it's the SU-100M1. CelestiaLudenberg not willing to throw his health away. Can't say I blame him. Looks like the SU-100M1 is a little bit further north than we first thought. There he is. He's just given his position away. Celestia aims. This is for a Radley. Fires, gets the kill, takes the glory, carries the game with 8 kills, and a pretty good game from the T44 as well. And of course, my old mate Mad Oz from 2AR in the T25-2. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to game number 4 of this 1.1 extravaganza, the final 1.1 video of the series, and then we're going to move into some 1.2 battles and change things up a little bit on the channel as well. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for CelestiaLudenberg. The Bruiser Medal, Duelist, 5 for effect, All X Medal for killing 2 tanks of higher tier, Radley Walters for those 8 kills. Crucial contribution as for a platoon that does 12 kills. Well, I think they got 13 in the end between them in that dynamic platoon. Brothers in Arms for getting 3 kills each. Sniper for all that sniping that he did, and of course the Top Gun for grabbing the 6. 4,074 damage for CelestiaLudenberg from Myth Clan. Foxtrot November picking up 42-48. 6 kills and 8 kills between them. That's 14 kills in a platoon, all except for one. 1623 base experience, 531 shots, 28 hit, 24 penetrated. A fair bit of that was sniped, but he was also up the front getting some good spotting as well. Over 1,090 assisted damage. Even though he spotted all those tanks at the start of the game, didn't get a massive amount of assisted damage. Just nobody was shooting the tanks that he spotted, but he certainly got some good intel for his team and helped to carry that one on Malinovka for the win. CelestiaLudenberg from Myth. As we move on to game number 3 in this extravaganza from patch 1.1. This is my old mate Thadeous. Thadeous from 1AR clan. He's not in 1AR clan in this video. It's a little bit old, this one. But he is in the Old Mabir APAC team as well. And a hell of a nice bloke. And a very, very good player. Top tier in this little matchup, which doesn't look like... Is that 15 versus 15? 14 versus 14 on Fisherman's Bay, running into the middle of Fisherman's Bay, looking to spot those enemy tanks crossing. Even though he's not a light tank, doesn't look like many light tanks coming this way. The Leopard and the M25 in a couple of different positions. Thaddeous getting some spots and trying to get some shots into these enemy tanks. First two shots don't quite land it. Of course, the Comet, not known for its accuracy, but it's a very, very fast firing. High damage per minute gun, I think, if memory serves me correctly. It's a 76.2mm. 140 alpha damage, 148 pen as he picks up his first kill. 208 with APCR, which is premium ammunition on the Comet. And if you look at that... look at that gun barrel. He's already got a mark of excellence, but I think pretty soon after this game, he picks up his second mark of excellence. I don't think he does it in this one, but look, you never know. Thadeous from 1AR in the Comet, running around here, looking for some more opportunities to find some damage, running around the northern half of Fisherman's Bay and trying to help his team as best as he can. There's a little bit of activity happening in the middle. P43 TER, that's a Tier 7 Italian medium tank, but there's plenty happening in the west as well. Thadeous starts shooting towards a 59-16 as well as a PZ-4H. The first couple of shots don't quite land. He's already got one kill and a little bit of damage. Just needs to see how inaccurate it can be. Getting a little bit jerky there. Now he's going to start making it work, I reckon. 2-1 the score. He bounces. Oh no, he bounces the 50. He bounces the 59-16. He might have tracked the 59-16 that time. That's the thing when shooting from a distance with tanks that are very, very fast. It can be, it certainly can be frustrating. Only 127 damage out of that. Got a little bit of assisted damage as well, but he did track that 59-16 once, I think, and it moves around these buildings, looking for some more shots towards enemy tanks. 2-1's the score. He's got plenty of teammates on this western flank, but looks like they're not really too interested in pushing just quite yet. The Chinook-Kai at Tier 5 is down there spotting the Panzer 4H. The 59-16 finally got killed by artillery of all things. That's probably the hardest thing to hit a 59-16 with. Thaddeous deciding, right out, if I move up here, I might be able to inspire my teammates to push into these. Even though the Chinook-Kai is up fast, you can tell Thaddeous got a pretty good crew in this bad boy, because he spotted that T1 Heavy all by himself, picked up some more assists. That's why he's getting the assisted damage for the T1 Heavy, because he's the one that spotted the tank. It's as simple as that. The Panzer 4H there on 151 hit points. Auto aim, shoots, kills, no problem. That's his second one. Bounces the Panzer 4H, gets into this little undulation, I guess you would say, to try and make it hard for the Jagdpanzer to shoot him. The Jagdpanzer is back there though. He will be looking. Thaddeous deciding to shoot the medium tank instead. Gets another shot towards the Jagdpanzer, bounces in, doesn't get the damage, but he does pick up some very more valuable assisted damage. 5-1 the score now, 1,087 assisted damage. Thaddeous looking at that German tank, bounces the Panzer 4H again with heat. Both of those shots were heat. He bounced both of them. He's getting plenty of block damage in the Comet. I never really thought the Comet was a kind of tank where you would get too much block damage, but he picks up his third kill, getting rid of Tier 5 German medium tank, I think it might have been. 8-2 the score now as he leads the charge, still on full health, 1,150 hit points, leading the charge down the 1-2 line at Fisherman's Bay. Only two other tanks have been lit, and that's the P43 TER, which is the Tier 7 Italian tank, and the 45 TP, which is the Tier 7 Polish heavy tank. Rolling around this corner, his vision... I don't think it was him that spotted that M44 actually, but it might have been the Leopard or the MT25. He shoots the M4 once, the M4 shoots, Thaddeous shoots again, kill number 4, thank you very much. Sees another opportunity there for a little bit of cheeky snipey action. Clickbait his name is, I know that guy, I'm not sure if he's a nice guy or a plonker. Anyway, he does track the P43, but looks like he's used his repair kit, tracks him again. Now he shouldn't be able to fix those tracks. Thaddeous should be able to just farm a little bit of damage. He gets a shot into him, hoping for the kill, gets the kill. That's 5 kills to Thaddeous from 1AR clan. In the Comet, the Tier 7 British medium tank continues to roll forward, finds the VK3001H. That's some very, very interesting positions for the rest of these tanks. All of them, as a matter of fact. The 45 TP, top tier heavy tank down here in the corner. 2 OIs. They might not be top tier, but they're pretty big. They're pretty big heavy tanks camping down camping right against the water. Not really sure what they're thinking there. I know what Thadeous is thinking there. He's thinking, wouldn't want a top gun out of this. He's already up to 5 kills, 1182 damage, 1050 damage blocked, 1420 assisted. Thinking maybe Stewie will show this one. Not sure if he's going to show this one. Finds the side of the OI and says, oh yeah, it's time to get that British DPM to work. Picks up the top gun for his 6th kill, getting rid of the OI. Does get spotted though. Doesn't want to get shot by these OIs. Those derpy guns will, you'd think, would go straight through the British armour of the Comet. 6 kills to Thadeous, 1400 damage done exactly, 1050 damage blocked, which is just weird for the Comet. 1536 assisted damage. Probably pretty confident this is going to be an ace. He's probably thinking about poking me in TeamSpeak or Discord around about this part of the game. 6 kills. I'd be pretty happy with 6 kills. Somebody's trying to cap. And Thadeous was thinking, I'm not capping. I'm still full health. There's my old mate Melways from Anzaf Clan in the 45 TP. Saw him a bit the other night when I was streaming. And he had some pretty good games. 12-5, 2 tanks remaining for 45 TP at tier 7, and it's time for Thadeous to start farming a little bit of damage. Shoots the 45 TP twice, takes him down to 654 hit points. He'd rather get the damage on the 45 TP. That'll give him a bonus to his experience. Now he cops a damaging shot, and I reckon I'll be thinking, well, I reckon I can out DPM this guy, no problems whatsoever. The Chinook guy gets taken out by the OI, so he knows he's not going to get derped anytime soon. Bounces 1 shot, bounces 2 shots, that could have been a kill. The OI goes down to the friendly OI, and this should be it. No, it leaves him on 40 odd hit points. So Radley Walters out the window. There he goes. Kill number 7, 14-6. Gee, if only if it was a 15 versus 15 game, maybe Thadeous could have picked up a Radley, just like Celestia did. Let's have a look and see how he did anyway, because Thadeous is no dummy. He knows how to run around in that Comet, and he is absolutely loving it. Or at least that's what he tells me. Anyway, for that little performance, he picked himself up an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Pardon me. Also the spotter medal for all that assisted damage he did. Bruiser, 5 for effect, and Top Gun. Have a look on the right hand side of the screen at all those tanks that he spotted, killed, did damage to. Well and truly carried the hell out of that one. He also got the Top Gun. He got a bond for the Top Gun. 2,226 hit points of damage. Shout out to the M6. He had a pretty good game as well with 2,300 at tier 6. 1,305 base experience for Thadeous. That's not the double. That's the base score. Without a premium account multiplier or the daily double or any of that kind of stuff. He fired 43 shots, 31 hit, 20 penetrated. He won't like that statistic, but he will like the fact that he aced it, picked up a Top Gun, probably got closer to his second mark in that game. And that's what you can do when you're a top tier medium tank. On a map like Fisherman's Bay, you can have a little bit of fun with it. Use the bushes, use the undulations. 37,590 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. Of course, it's a standard tank, so no multipliers or anything like that. But that's not a bad little profit for a game like that. I don't think he fired any premium rounds. I remember thinking a couple of times when I was watching that replay that maybe he could have considered switching to APCR for the heavily armoured stuff, but he certainly did the job in the British Comet, the tier 7 medium tank. As we move on to our 4th and final replay in the final extravaganza of 1.1, maybe the final extravaganza of all time. Who knows? We'll be changing things up when 1.2 hits. That is for sure. This is Ravvi from Myth Clan, platooning with his old mate Tomark from What University. Is it What University or just What U? I don't know. Anyway, it's an encounter battle on Himmelsdorf and Ravvi from Myth Clan. Now you might remember these two games just about a week or two ago. There was a tier 7 replay that Tomark sent me in. These two are good mates. They've been platooning together for some time, and it was a 1 versus 1 at the end. It was Tomark versus Ravvi at the end. It was bit of a nail biter stuff. It was on Serene Coast. It was a T71 and I don't know what the other tank was, but anyway, it was pretty goddamn good. Ravvi and Tomark saying, hold our beers, let's go down there. Ravvi deciding to go through the square. Nobody else is in the square, so he says, I might go that way, just to try and mix it up a little bit. Look at the mini map though. Everything is happening up on the hill. Now, I've got this going in fast forward. This is the WZ-111GFT, not the GFC, the GFT. Tomark, you can see, he's just found the GW Tiger P. Ravvi from Myth Clan, 2-3's the score. Tanks getting blown up left, right and centre. Everything is happening on that hill. and Ravvi and Tomark cannot wait to get up there and start farming some damage. Of course, WZ-111GFT, it's not the fastest tank in the world. The FV4 005 was spotted down here. He could be trying to cap, and of course, there's lots of map pinging going on. That's probably why, but all the tanks are up here. Have a look at them. There's all the tanks are up here, except for the F4, I reckon. FV4 005 down here in the southwest. Every other tank is up here. The friendly FV4 005 is going hunting for the enemy one as Ravvi finds the artillery and says, thank you, I'll take the first kill. The score's 4-7 though, so there's a little bit to be concerned about. The Carnarvon Action X taking a real biting, real hammering. Lots of tanks looking to try and kill Ravvi and Tomark. The score on 4-8 though with the shit. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to carry the hell out of it. That's what we're going to do. T-34-2 doesn't manage to damage Ravvi. Neither does the Centurion as Ravvi puts one through the Centurion. Picks up his second kill. Of course, this bad boy has got a 152mm Chinese gun. 750 damage, 290 penetration. And that's why he can one-shot some of these tanks. Since they've already taken a little bit of a beating. 2 kills to Ravvi, 1 to Tomark. 1209 damage done, 500 block, 775 assisted. Make that 3 kills to Ravvi, 2 to Tomark, as Ravvi picks up the kill on the IS-7, Tomark picks up the kill on the VK, and they'll be fancying themselves here. They'll be saying, well, I reckon we've got this. Somebody hold our beers. You just saw Tomark put one into the E75, taking him down to 1500 hit points. It'll take more than one Chinese round to get rid of that E75 though. 10-10 the score now. Artillery kills the T-34-2, but the Panther just got derped by the enemy FV4 005. Looking at the minimap, the Conqueror is going for that artillery for sure. And this FV is now uncontested. He's probably going to try and come up behind these guys and probably give them a good old-fashioned from behind derping. E75 kills Tomark. Ravvi kills the Centurion Action X. That's 4 kills to Ravvi. Unfortunately, Tomark gets taken out. You can hear the damage ticking over. He's already completed with honours with getting 2 kills. So whatever damage he does in this game will count twice for the progress of the mission. Here comes the E75. Ravvi clearly got his eye on the E75. E75 on 1500. Ravvi on 1427. Wants to keep rolling. He does not want the FV4 005 to shoot him. Now the E75 shoots Ravvi, only takes his tracks off, doesn't do any damage, so Ravvi knows he should be able to kill him with one shot. With a bit of a high roll, he'll be able to get him with one shot. It might take 2. Looks, aims for the lower plate, gets the kill, 760, completes the mission at the same time, double or nothing, doing that damage. And of course that'll count twice because he's already got the 2 kills. That's a Top Gun confirmed. 6 kills to Ravvi from Myth Clan in the WZ-111GFT. That's a tier 9 Chinese tank destroyer. This is a tank I didn't mind too much. I've finished the grind now, but I didn't mind it. It is slow, so it does take a little while to get to where all the action is. And you know, once you get there though, you can certainly derp a few tanks. 13 to 14 is the score. 2 tanks remaining. The FV4 005, who was last spotted just down here. Now that FV, I'm pretty sure that FV just killed Ravvi's friend in the Type 4 heavy tank, but he's probably close to reloaded by now. That's why Ravvi's taking his time here. 1,000 damage. Gold shell, I guess. More than likely, it would be the Hesh round. There you go. Ravvi pumps one into Vasily Zaitsev. That's the bloke out of that movie. Enemy at the Gate, the sniper. Anyway, you get rid of the FV4 005. Highly recommend that movie too. Jude Law, I think his name is, the actor that played him. Vasily Zaitsev. That's a totally unrelated topic of discussion. This just down to a 1 versus 1 situation now. Ravvi from Myth on 7 kills, 4,672 hit points of damage, 1240 blocked, 1,034 assisted damage. Up against the Conqueror, Eplis, who's on 2 kills. Ravvi's not quite sure what to do here. He's thought about going north, changing his mind, maybe going the other way. Rolling through, look at all these dead tanks. Ravvi killed most of them with his old mate Tommy. Rolling down to the south. 7 minutes left on the clock. The Conqueror has not been seen for some time. I don't think, and this is probably what Ravvi's thinking too, the Conqueror clearly wasn't thinking about contesting the hill. That's probably why Ravvi changed his mind about going up here in the northeast, turned around and came back this one. I'll try to win. Of course he's going to try to win. That's what he puts in the chat. I'll try to win. Thank you, though. Somebody did. It's good to see positive things in the chat. Wants to know what kind of hit points is looking at, and somebody did say over 1500, which might mean 3 shots from the WZ-111GFT with its 750 alpha damage gun. Now, Ravvi doesn't want to get spotted, or doesn't want to give the Conqueror the opportunity to flank him, so he's taking a little bit of a scenic route towards that white flag. I'd be expecting the Conqueror to maybe roll over the white flag sometime soon. If he doesn't, then maybe Ravvi might consider it. There's 5.5 minutes left in this game. I think it takes, is it 3 minutes to fully cap with one tank in encounter mode? Apologies for having it on fast forward, but the old voice is starting to give up, and Ravvi continues to roll towards this white flag. 5 minutes left on the clock. I think it takes 3 minutes to cap it with one tank. Looking. There's the white line. He's not going to go for the white line. Where could the Conqueror be? We've already established he's not in the south. I very much doubt he's in the middle. Ravvi turning around. He doesn't want to change his mind too many times. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. What did we say? 3 minutes to cap out the white flag. Looks behind him. I'd be more concerned about the north than the south. Didn't Ravvi just go through that area? I don't think he got spotted. Ravvi starts pinging the map. Not sure what he was pinging the map about. Where he just pinged the map, that's where the Conqueror was last spotted. We can see the mini-map where the Conqueror was last spotted. 7 kills to Ravvi, 4,672 hit points of damage done. Now maybe Ravvi was expecting the Conqueror to go over the hill and follow him, but I don't think Ravvi got spotted in all that time, unless I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I have been wrong before, once. I think it was a Wednesday. 4-4 is the score. Ravvi on 7 kills. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. I don't think capping is an option. He's tripped the cap. Yeah, it's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes to cap it out. Looks like Ravvi was right, aiming towards the south. 4 minutes to cap it. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's hope that Ravvi can draw this guy out. 4 minutes to cap it. Wow, that's a long time. It shows how much I know about these encounter battles. Maybe he should stay on it. I don't think it really matters if he stays on it or not. Ravvi down to 528 hit points, which is almost a one-shot. Not quite a one-shot, but if that Conqueror only has to shoot him twice to kill him. Once if he sets him on fire. Ravvi, on the other hand, will have to shoot the Conqueror 3 times if he's still on 1,500 hit points. I'm not sure. I can see what they were talking about there, the 1,000 hit points of damage. There's one shot. He shoots him for 695 hit points. Now, that Conqueror driver is no dummy. He's got 2 marks on that barrel, which tells me he probably knows what he's doing. Ravvi looking for somewhere to shoot him. Cops another 395 damage from the Conqueror. Shoots him, takes him down to 177 hit points. He's loading in high explosive round now. 133 hit points left on Ravvi's tank. He bounces the Conqueror, pulls back, hoping for the high explosive round to work. And it does! Picks up the 8th kill, confirms the Radley Walters, carries the game. How that happened, I do not know. Yes, there was 1,000 hit point damage shot from Ravvi into the FV4005, and that would have been of course, the high explosive round, which we just mentioned in the Chinese Tier 9 tank destroyer, the WZ-111GFT. Let's have a look at the result before we wind up today's video. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spotter Medal in a tank destroyer, Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effect, Shell-proof, Radley Walters for the 8 kills, Spartan for surviving on low health towards the end, Steel Wall for all the block damage, High Caliber for doing more damage than anybody else, and of course the Top Gun, 8 bonds. Who doesn't love all those dank bonds? 1778 base experience score, 8 kills, 6,259 hit points of damage. Fired 11 shot, they all hit and penned. No problems whatsoever. 11 shots was enough for 8 kills, 6,259 damage, 2,000 damage blocked, 1,000 assisted. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, no problems whatsoever. You even made credits with a premium account. No boosters running, just a good old-fashioned premium account with a good game. And I don't think he really fired any premium rounds. 29,822 credits after tax. That's with a premium account. Thanks again for the replays. Ravvi does stream on Twitch. Make sure you check him out. Links will be down below. Ravvi, Thadeous, CelestiaLudenberg, and my old mate Jezza 1978 from the best clan in the universe, 1AR. Thank you again for the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Yep, that's it. No more. 1.1 done. 1.2, bring it on. And yes, there will be changes. People really should like and subscribe if they want to get on board, and keep an eye on what's going to happen for patch 1.2. Thanks again. Ciao for now.